What is going on, everybody? Farmer Rarri here with episode 12 of my No Man's Land FS22 Reuse It Challenge. Let's get into it, shall we? What is going on, my beautiful people? Oh, episode 12. We're flying through it. So, as you can tell, I rented the wood chipper. It was kind of pricey, but I wanted to see what it was about. I never actually really used it. And it's a cool piece of equipment, actually. Hold on a second, I gotta adjust my microphone. Don't like the way it's sitting. Alright, there we go. Sorry. So, let's turn on this bad boy. Wow, by the way, this thing's fun to use. It's tricky, but it's fun to use. So we're gonna bring on, I can't talk. So we're just gonna grind this tree down. Maybe? Why did it stop? And then we are... So I got the help menu on because this is... Did it do its thing there? Oh, it did, didn't it? Oh, man. So this tree, when I cut it down, had an issue. It did that exploding thing that trees in FS22 seem to do. Let's bring it around here. Yeah, it did too. Man, that stinks. All right, well. Reposition it to do its thing here, or? Nope, it's not gonna do it. Ah, man. Just trying to like knock it in there to see if it'll work, but Nope. It's not going to work. Alright, let's just pull this up then. Oh, bad idea. Let's not... Can I cut this? Let me cut this. I'll cut it here. This might help some. Or I'm about to make it a lot worse. Oh, I just made it worse. Okay. Well, this is interesting. Well, that reminds me, since we're here, let's get this guy going to finish off this field. I mowed it and I baled it, but instead of turning them into silage bales, I turned them into grass bales because I want to kind of want to get some sheep. I feel like sheep would be something beneficial for us. This is going to be... And I was able to put it in here, and then I wasn't able to put it in here. So I've just been dumping it right here in this pile. Sometimes it went into my silo, sometimes it didn't. I don't know if this piece of equipment was just a little touchy or so. There we go. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to come in here. And forestry equipment, we're going to sell this bad boy. Or not sell it, but we're going to return it. Okay, so here's that log. Really don't know what I'm going to do with that. I don't know. It's kind of a pain. I really wish that they'd get that fixed. But, yeah, there's only so much they can do. And I totally understand. So, oh yeah. Hold on a second. We're going to come in here. And where is it? Stop and go, or not stop and go. There we go. Alright, well, it is, late, so we're going to skip into the next day. Let's do an 8 o'clock morning. Could do a little earlier, but, yeah. Sleep in a little bit. I think we've deserved it. We've worked pretty hard. Woohoo! There we go. Alright, so all of our silage bales should actually be silage. Or no, that one is still fermenting. Okay. So most of them are good to go. We're going to hop back over here in the Massey Ferguson. Oh, let's check the shop. Let's actually, first things first, let me... Nope. We'll shut the help menu off. I know a lot of people don't like looking at it. They like the clean looking screen. To be honest, the help menu doesn't bother me. When I play, my personals, I have it up there. I really don't actually need it unless I'm using a piece of equipment like the wood chipper that I've never used before. So we are going to just sell off those wood chips. So we're going to come in here. We're going to grab this bad boy. I just dropped the, yeah. So what we're going to do, we're going to pick this up. We are going to come on down to the shop. I'm just going to have him go down to the shop. We're going to purchase a bucket. Now, and the reason I say purchase, knowing that this is a thing, is I've never... Oh, hold on a second. That's not going to work because he's going to get stuck on the fence trying to drive around it. The reason I'm saying purchase is because I've never actually seen any of the implements for like a front end loader attachment or any of that show up. I've only ever seen the actual like arms right here. I've only ever seen these guys show up. Never actually seen like the implements like the buckets, the pallet fork, all of that. So we're just going to purchase one, and then if one shows up I'm in the wrong menu here because I'm talking. If I see one show up in the actual thing, what I'll do is I'll just sell this one, purchase that one. That way it's still technically used. I could lease it, but we're getting hit with a lot of leasing fees here, and I really don't want the leasing fees. They're killing us financially. That is 2,000 liters, 2,300. Can we use that for wood chips? We can use it for wood chips, but it's 15,000, and I'd rather just do a couple extra loads. Alright, so let's just purchase this bad boy. I've still got even more bales now. Even more bales are in my shop. Yay. Alright, let's see. Is John Deere done? Did he actually do it, though? So our new chicken coop's doing well. It's doing quite well. Did he? I don't feel like he did. He didn't do it. No, he missed that last little strip. Apparently he missed some over here too. What is going on? Oh, there's so many spots he missed. Okay. Well, we'll let the John Deere finish this up. I don't think... Let me come in here. We're gonna see what's for sale today. Oh, there's a sprayer for 32,000. That might actually be kind of beneficial. The prices, I don't want to spend that much money. Digestate spreader. I'm pretty sure that other icon is slurry. That's not a bad setup. I would be okay with that, but we don't have a tractor strong enough to run it. Also, the Massey Ferguson. I'm thinking it's our best tractor. It's our highest horsepower, but it's literally costing an arm and a leg to repair at this point. With the 70.1 hours on it, it's painful. It's painful. I cleared out a bunch of trees with the forestry, or with the wood chipper, and okay, stop avoiding the daisies. I'll just take over. And by the time I was done with that last tree, as you saw, and I didn't even do that many trees, I'm already back down to like 1/3. So I'm thinking the time's going to come when we see the next tractor in the shop. If it is close to what the Massey Ferguson is capable of, we're going to have to purchase it. And we're going to have to retire the Massey Ferguson. Which pains me to say, because I've actually really loved using this tractor. It's been a great tractor for us. But it's the cost to fix it at this point. It's almost $5 grand a pop, and it's just eating the money. It's eating the money, which older used equipment, that's what it's going to do. I had to take that into consideration. So we're going to, and if I line this up right, I can beeline it right back to the farm and never have to touch this. We're going to come in here, and what was I literally just going to do something. I can't remember what I was going to do. Oh yeah, we're going to check the wrong menu. We're going to check the prices for, here it is, our soybeans. 21,000 or 21,000. God, that'd be great, wouldn't it? 2,100. No, 2,117. So $2,117 right now. We have 21,000 liters. So that's basically 45,000. We're gonna get for additional. I think that is good. I'm okay with that. Out of curiosity, I also want to check the prices of silage. $2.83 and dropping. Yeah, no bueno. No bueno. I'm not down for that. That's too low for me. If it was like $3.50, I would have. Look, I probably still wouldn't have sold it. Knowing that January does bring us our best price. So, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna hook up to this bad boy. And I have to get that tree out of the way at some point in time. And we're going to come in here and we're just going to take the wood chips and throw them in the trailer. We're going to sell those quick. We're not going to get much. To be honest, I think we might get $1,000 or $2,000 out of all the wood chips. It really wasn't worth the time I used, but I really wanted to use that machine, and it was fun. It was a challenge, but it was definitely something that was worth trying. If you're looking to make, crazy amounts of money off wood chips, not going to happen. So we're just going to up with the bucket, up with the bucket. So the fields are doing alright. I think we planted wheat in that field, so that's not ready till like October if I'm not mistaken. I really didn't think this trailer was that high. Apparently it is. And once that John Deere is done, thinking we might. Well, no, because I got to do the. Sorry, I'm focusing. I'm thinking we might have to, when we buy our next tractor, or our next couple tractors, I think they're going to need front end attachments. I think that's just going to be a mandatory thing. It's going to be needed because right now we only have the Massey Ferguson, and you always need, a front end. I'd love to get like a forklift, if we could find one, if one showed up in the shop. That way it'd just be easier to move the pallets around. So that would be something that I'd be looking into. Oh, that reminds me, speaking of looking into, so yesterday, which would have been May, I had somebody come in, I guess from the county, I'm not quite sure what, got the paperwork in the house. But apparently, when we built our new house, we built it on a natural well. I was not aware of this. There was no documentation of basically anywhere in this town or county or whatever they are calling this place here in no man's land, that there was natural wells. So the inspector proceeded to inspect, and he told me that my house over there was built on a natural spring, and because I don't have the permits for it, that technically I'm in violation. He was going to write me a fine and make me tear down my house. He was nice enough not to write me the fine. Write me the fine. But I do need to move my house. I do need to move my house. My house cannot remain where it is. And I was like, well, what do you want me to do? How do you just move a whole house? And he politely told me that it was not his issue. Which, oh, alright, I got you. He's technically right. Not his problem. He's just doing his job. I got that. But he did tell me that I have a year to move my house. So at some point in time, I'm going to have to move my house. Sounds like a lot of work, and I'm not overly enthused about it. I really wish the the contractor that built my house would have said something to me in the process of, building my house. But it's fine. So I have come to the conclusion that we're going to move the house. Kind of have to. Where we're going to put it, no idea. But it's got to be moved. This trailer's got to be almost full. Like, it can't. What's going on here? Why didn't I pick it up? That might be because I'm a little off kilter here. Let's get the tires on the ground. Come on, Farmer Rarri. There we go. Let's get this bad boy back up. This should be the last bucket if I'm not mistaken. So I think this is 18.5 is what it holds, so it should only be half a bucket in here. Oh, or not. Okay. I was mistaken. So let's do another scoop. Probably could have just leased a bigger bucket. That probably would have been a wiser idea. But, I'm going to keep going with this until that bucket's full, or that trailer's full. Because money is money. I would also like a bigger trailer. And there was one in the shop when I was doing some of the off-camera forestry there. But I was like, price-wise, it just didn't do it for me. Okay, so this is good. The rest of this, I think I'm just going to throw in here quick. Maybe. If I lift up the boom. Can I even pour it in here? From the bucket? Oh, I can. Nice. I didn't know if it was going to let me do that or not. I really got to get that log out of the way. That irks me, because that was such a big tree, too. That was one of the bigger ones. It was like a 3.8 ton tree. So this episode is basically just going to be some miscellaneous stuff, to be honest with y'all. It's going to be the selling of the wood chips, the soybeans. Now I did plant the field behind us. Just spin this around over there in soybeans. So technically, and it's been expanded. So technically we could just wait till all the soybeans were done, but that means we're holding on to these soybeans for another year, which I don't. Well, I guess technically it really wouldn't matter. They're in storage, right? So we could. They're not taking up space, and then we could just sell an abundance of them in one shot. But our trailer size is not overly large. So, thinking we might. Yeah, we're just going to sell them. Yeah, we're just going to sell them. Call it a day. And then carry on with the other stuff around the farm. I have not expanded the fields over there yet. It's not something I have gotten to the. Is that all of it? Yeah, okay. But it is on the list of things to do. I'll probably do that off camera, that way it's a little less tedious. I'm just gonna drop the bucket over here. To be honest, I kind of like. I bought that shed with the tense of using it, but I really just like sticking them over there in the corner of the yard. It's kind of convenient. You just swing in, pick them up, and go. So wood chips are going down. Okay, I have to feel okay. I'm not gonna ask what the John Deere's doing, but if I'm not mistaken, in my last video, there was going to be a new business, and today we're going to go to it. I may have already spoiled it when I said it earlier, if I said it, but somebody came in and opened up a biogas plant. Or, not a biogas plant. Well, hold on. My brain's having a fart here. What is it? Oh, biomass heating plant. That's right. So, we're going to take the wood chips there. Because to be honest, at this point in time, wherever we take them, they're not going to pay very well. But it's just to utilize a little extra income. So, it is just over there on the horizon. And Ronnie was nice enough, because they bought it, but they wouldn't give them the permit to be at the road, or to bring the road out to the main road here. So Ronnie was nice enough to let them throw in just a little path off to the side of his farmer's market. So we're just going to come in here, we're going to sell these bad boys off, and we're going to hiatus back over to the farm. And this is the sell point, I'm assuming. Seems to be the only grate, as it is. I'm curious. Yeah, I'm going to say about $2 grand. 1,800. I'm going to say 1,800. No, the money's going up. What'd we get? 1,500 bucks. Well, it's 1,500 bucks. I'm not going to argue with it. Also, if anybody notices, the fence I fixed, and now there's only 2 pumps instead of the 4 with the electrical station. I tried to place in one of the mod packs, there's like a little shack, and I was going to try to use it as the cover for the gas station, but unfortunately, and it really bugs me, once something is placed, like I can't place a placeable in a placeable. So if I have a shed, I can't place like a gas pump in the shed. I tried everything and nothing was working, and it really irked me. So I got rid of the pumps, placed the shed, tried to put them in there, it didn't work. So I got rid of the shed, I placed 2 pumps, and then tried something else, and I tried a few other things, and still nothing worked. So now there's only 2 pumps. I apologize, I probably should have put it back the way it was, but to be honest, we don't really need 4 pumps. There's literally just us here and Ronnie, and I'm not sure the gentleman that opened the biomass place, or lady, I'm not 100% sure. I haven't met them yet. So maybe at some point in time I'll just run over and introduce myself. So we're going to swing in here. We're going to grab, that log really annoys me, the soybean. I still got a decent amount of wood chips left. Not worth anything, but we're going to take the soybeans down to the shop. It's a fair bit of weight. We're going to sell the soybeans. So this should be about, I'm going to say 20, 30, 37,000 and change. That is going to be my estimate. I like guessing. I like the trying to figure out what's what and what's going to pay what. I've never actually been correct, but the likelihood of that and the probability is very low that you're going to be like, oh yeah, it's going to be, you know, 37,000, and that's what it is on the dot. I guess I could like actually do the math, but it's Farming Simulator. I'm farming. I'm not doing mathematics simulator here. So, but I'm gonna say about 37.5. I'm gonna go 37.5. Why is my money going down? What's going on here? Something's not right. Oh, you're just sitting there. Oh, you're useless. Absolutely useless. No, and then you go sideways. Stop it. Just drive straight, please. It's not even placing fertilizer, but that's fine. I'm not worried about it. I just want them to go over the field. I'll waste the money in the fertilizer. It's fine. Oh, so the money is up from doing some forestry. I also sold the old chicken coop. That's why the money's sitting as high as it was. I think it gave me back like 30,000, which I was not expecting. So, to be honest, I think we're just going to start banking money. I think that is our best bet. We'll buy things if we need to, or lease things if we need to. But I think right now the goal is just to get as much money in the bank, because when that equipment starts showing up, we want to start being able to purchase it. That is our financial needs. We need equipment for the farm. We need our own equipment. What did that give us? 39,480. Oh, it's almost 40 grand from that. I'll take it. And we still have, I think, like 2,000, 3,000 liters left in the silo. So, in total, I'm going to say about 43,000. That's not bad. I'll take that. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. That's decent money. And I kind of want that. Spreader, because right now we have ours on lease, and it's just not. Well, I'm paying the leasing fees, but it's 32,000, which literally means all the soybeans we just basically sold all goes into purchasing that, and I can't justify that. I can't. I wish I could, but I can't. So we're gonna get this bad boy back to the farm. We're going to grab the mulcher, and we're going to go mulch up those trees in the corner, because I really do want to get some sheep. Sheep are even less, not that chickens are complicated, but sheep are significantly easier to take care of. They literally only need grass. So we're just gonna park the trailer here, drop it off. I'll put it away later. I'm gonna come in here, we're gonna grab the mulcher, and I wouldn't mind some more storage. When I bought this, I was like, ah, yeah, we just store stuff in here, but then it's not overly chaotic, but it's chaotic. We can drop across grass. Is this ready for mow? I could. No, I can't mow that yet. I was gonna say, because I'll mow that, but. Oh yeah, and there's the bales. The bales of hay or grass we did from the last time. So, I'm looking for stumps. There's a stump. Here's a stump. Everywhere's a stump. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of the stumps, and then what? Oh, is that because that tree exploded? I can't get rid of that stump? Oh, okay. There we go. I'm not overly concerned about the little patch there. What the? we, for now, are just going to use the mulcher to push this out of our way. And just throw it up over here. There's also one in the lake. I was cutting down a small tree and it did it, and I just like threw it into the lake, and so I think you can kind of almost see it there. Where is it? Is it there? I threw it in here. It's not there now. I threw it in like right about here. That's weird. Alright. Well, there's a steep little hill there. Alright, so let's get the mulcher. Or the mulcher going. Let's get this. Get these trees out of the way here. Or stumps. And then this bad boy. That should be it. I think. Let's see anymore. I didn't cut out a whole bunch of trees, and a lot of the ones that were in here were small. So I think we're good. Shut that off. Park this here. Alright, so as I said, we're going to hold on to the money. Oh, is that a windrower? Oh, it's a windrower. We have a windrower. To be honest, I think that's the one we have. It is the one we have. Well, that's not overly helpful. But like I was saying before I got distracted by a windrower, we are standing in the way of where I want to be. Yeah, let's come over here. Boop. Okay. Round 2. So we're going to come in here, and I want to do animals. And I want to go to sheep. Now, I know sheep, a lot of people are going to be sitting here watching this being like, don't do it. Don't do it. Sheep aren't overly financially beneficial, but they're so easy, and all you gotta do is feed them grass. So this one's 51,000 for 25 sheep. So thinking like we could just go the 90,000, the big bad boy, but I don't need that many sheep. To be honest, we could just do this guy, but then I gotta water them, and I don't have a waterer. And I kind of like it when they have like a building, like a little shelter. It kind of makes it look a little nicer. So we're going to go this. This is 51,000. It's going to suck, but we're going to suck up the price. And I kind of want it matched with the chicken coop. And I think there's good. Alright, so let's see here. There's a little bit of landscaping it did. But is that a stump? Oh, I missed a stump. Okay, well at least we know it's there. It's also very crooked. Oh no. Well, we're gonna have to deal with it. I was not checking that. I was looking at the price. So we're just going to run this bad boy straight down. Perfect. And then I will landscape the rest of this quick. Just gonna bring this around here because this is where we got to pick up the wool. Do a little bit down here. Widen this as a turn. Alright, I think that is good. Now the one thing I want to do before I exit the menu, as I still want to be in here, is I want to soften this out. I don't want to I want soften. I know this is... Probably should have leveled this all out before I did this. I was not thinking. That's fine. It's It's not the end of the world. Benefit is leveling or softening really doesn't cost that much money. It's funny, it costs more money to paint grass than it does to... Alright, so that is not the prettiest by any means, but it'll work. We're going to get that stump. It's right here. It was right here. Oh, there it is. Did I get it? I guess I got it. Shut that off. Spin this bad boy around. And let's... We held 25, so let's do 5 of the white ones, 5 of the Swiss, and we will just finish it off with the Welsh. There we go. So 25 sheep. It really doesn't look like 25 sheep, but okay. Alright, so let's run over quick. I'm going to drop off the mulcher, or stump grinder, and then we're going to come back and we're going to feed the sheep. They are probably hungry. Now, my method to feeding the sheep is a little unconventional, you could say at most, but it works. I know a lot of people, you know, they drop 1 bale or 2 bales. I literally just make them fat. This whole trailer over here is literally going to go into their feeding pen, so I don't have to feed them for probably about a year. So we're going to bring this bad boy around. And if we line this up, oh yeah, that's a pretty big bump right there. Yeah. I'll see what I can do with that off camera. So, I want to unload. Down. There we go. So now they should have tons of food. Food, yeah, 4,500. And these bales are... What are these bales? Did it take a bit out of every single bale? Come on. It looks like it did. It looks like it took a little bit out of every bale. I can't get to that one. Yeah. Alright. Whatever floats its goat. But it's good there. So we're going to bring this back over. So now we got sheep, chicken. I do want some cows. To be honest, I might even throw some pigs in here. I've never done pigs in FS. Never. I've never had the interest to do them. I don't feel like they're beneficial, and I know I've said that in other videos. But for the amusement of actually trying them for once, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe pigs are super beneficial. I know I've seen other YouTubers do pigs and just kind of raise them up and then sell them and just let them reproduce, and that's how they make their money off of them and stuff like that. And they basically eat anything, so it's not like they're hard to feed. So, what is this? Okay, I know it's soybeans, but it's got a little bit left on it. Let's go check out the other side. There is, I believe, an egg pallet just chilling over here from the old chicken coop. If I have not, did I pick it up? Oh no, there's a couple of them sitting here. So this side is now just completely bare. It is fields. Yeah, so there's these guys here, which I will pick up eventually and get back to the other side. We have our wheat growing. It looks alright. So let's just check the calendar. So wheat is ready in September. Soybeans will be ready in October. And what else do we have planted? Grass is whenever. Every two or 3 months, you can just cut it down. To be honest, I think you can cut it almost every month. Month and a half. Over here we have... Oh, sorghum, that's right. We planted sorghum in there. Just for a little backup for the chickens. So we got sorghum and wheat, so we should be totally good. To be honest, I think I might just keep these 2 fields for now, sorghum and wheat, until we have a abundance. Probably about 250,000. Ooh, don't run the eggs over. Sorry. So that way, you know, we have, you know, a maybe 3 years supply. That way we can throw in some other crops. I do want to do potatoes, and I think this field would definitely be a good one to do the potatoes in, but got to lease all the equipment, so it's kind of pricey. I want to make sure that financially, is he still just chilling? Oh, I've been paying him the whole time just to sit there. John Deere workers, man. John Deere workers. Alright, so let's throw this bad boy back. Then we'll hop back over to the massive Ferguson. Yeah, it's definitely the same one we have. Let's throw this bad boy back in here. I guess we could have just left him in that bay. It would have been fine, but... I also need to bath my John Deere. But, I think we're going to end it very shortly here. Before we go, wanted to ask y'all a question. I want to know what y'all think, and I want your ideas and your brainstorms, because we have this piece of land here. Like, technically, we still own this. We come in here to the map, right? Where are we? Right here. So we extended the field, right? 'Cause before it was like right about here. So we added like another quarter to the field. Now we still have all of this in here. So where this forestry is, this grass here that I cut, which I was for some of those grass bales we fed to the sheep. But then we still have all of this up in here, and it goes back pretty far. I want to know what you guys would like to see here. You know, do you want me to maybe have like a little field in here? You think maybe this will be a good spot for a cow pasture? Maybe do like a garden and have bees in here? Or do you think we should just leave it as grass for now and just mow it to keep up with the silage? I want to know what you guys think. I want to see your ideas. You know, I've made majority of the choices or decisions on this. I have a Discord, and a few people have messaged me on Discord and been like, "Oh, you should probably do this." And actually, moving the chicken coop was one of them. I cannot take credit for that. So I want to know what you guys want. I want to know what you guys like to see. If you guys think that this area is, you know, good for something, or you think, hey, this would be a great idea, you should try putting this in here. You know, I'm willing to try it. I'm willing to try it. So let me know what y'all want. To be honest, I'm at a loss. I don't know what to do with this. Do I just make a bigger field? I really don't know. Do I clear out those trees and just extend the field down? I have no idea. So drop it down in the comment section and let me know what you think. But I think I've rambled your ear off enough for this episode, so I'm going to leave it here. I hope y'all enjoyed. Feel free to like and subscribe. Feel free to like and subscribe, but y'all don't have to. You know, just watch. If you watch the videos, I'm more than happy that one person watches my videos. I'm good. That's knowing that one person watched it and liked it is good enough for me. But if you'd like to, feel free. You're more than welcome to leave a comment. I encourage you to leave a comment. To be honest, I would prefer you left a comment over a like and subscribe. I know that does not help my YouTube algorithm, but that's fine by me. You know, just to socialize with the community that I want to build and trying to build, you know, more than satisfying for me. But this is where I'm going to leave it. I hope y'all enjoyed, and y'all take care. This has been Farmer Rarri, and I'll catch you in the next one.